Hello everyone. Today I'm not gonna be doing like a growth video or anything like that. I mean, occasionally while I'm talking, I might hunt something or something like that. But today I'm really just here to talk about the issues with Path of Titans recently. And like it's I I love the game. I love the game a lot, but it's like the Isle and Beast of Bermuda. They're going ahead and they're like making the game more, how do I say it? Like, man, how do you describe this? The games are more like the player has a lot more to interact with and things to do and stuff like that. When with Path, uh, you just oh, good. Um, you just collect a bunch of little PNGs, I guess you could say, or not even PNGs, just little things, and then you try to get enough of those little things to fill up a bar, and then once you fill up that bar, then you're just fighting other people, then eating and stuff. There's not much to do than grow and fight. When in the Isle, you have like certain dinosaurs that you have to eat to get mutations, and then there's and then you can also get um like it's like oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Then after man, how do I say this? Uh, like you can buff yourself with those mutations and all that, and then beasts are bringing up. Oh, wow, I just butchered that. Beasts of Bermuda. Like, I mean, I don't really know much about the game. I was just watching something about it. It just Path of Titans is like falling behind, and it's not like it's not succeeding well. And I was just thinking about talking about some things that Path of Titans could do to make their game like more interactive and less just around its PvP. Because they're, and I'm not saying the devs are doing bad. I'm not saying like anything like that. I'm just saying that they're trying to, uh, they're trying to beat a dead rat with a stick. Like they're doing good, but they're trying to do good with something that people already don't like that much. Um, so number one of something that they could do is they could make. All right. So this is my first thing. What they could do is they can make certain dinosaurs have certain like other dinosaurs that's like their what is it called, like speciality. How lions will eat I don't know, like water buffalo and all that. Well, I while African wild dogs will eat like gazelles, like like certain things that like based on dinosaur. That's what it, like the Isle for example. And I just think that would make a lot of people like the game more, and it would be more player interactive. And man, it's hard for me to talk and fight at the same time. Um, and like I just feel that they'll push the game in a good direction, or like where it needs to go. And yeah, that's my first thing that I was thinking of, and that also goes with herbivores. Campus, let's say Camptosaurus. Camptosaurus could special in eating nuts, mushrooms, and all of that, while a like while a Triceratops can special in eating berries and fruits and even still nuts, like it can still overlap. And then Stegosaurus can eat like whatever, like you know what I mean. And yeah, I feel like a lot of people would like that, just a diet overhaul, which I like. What a lot of people don't understand about the game is a lot of people have never heard of the 10-year, whatever it's called. Like it's some Pathfinds. The Pathfinds is still like 10 years away from being fully finished, and so that means there's a lot left to add. So uh, that's like we could see this stuff in the near future, and it would be less of a recommendation, more of like a heads up of what might happen. Um, but that's just something that I've heard about. I would just want to say I just want to say what I thought about it. What'd be cool. The next thing that might be cool to have is like no more growth. Like for example, no more of this. This just gets boring, and this just gets tiring and repetitive. Like collecting pine cones. It like no, it's it's just it's not what I expected out of a dinosaur game. You know what I mean? So what I was thinking, oh, what I was thinking out of a dinosaur game like this would be like I feel like they should implement passive growth a lot more, like like the Isle, and like to go back into the diet thing. Let's say if you kill whatever your specific dinosaur is that you like a T Rex, let's say you kill a Triceratops, then you will get like a certain amount of like growth buff and marks, and um like and that will like I think a lot more people will like that because the game is like whenever you're doing something other than questing, you're not using your time well because while you're doing whatever you're doing, you could have already collected this many cactuses or this many of this and that, and it just makes it feel like more of a chore than a game, like something that's needed to be done that you don't really want to do. And so I feel like quests should be like, hey, you can do this on top of your already given passive growth. Like this is an option, and and like you should be able to like, I guess you could say like passively gain marks or gain marks from killing your specific dinosaur that you're supposed to be hunting. And I feel like that would just be like really good, and it would make the game a lot less tedious and time consuming. I guess you could say, like the Isle, you have to wait 10 hours to grow the tiny little thing. Um, but and then the next thing I was thinking about would be, and this is like my own thought that I kind of took off of another person's thought, is like alpha dinosaurs. What I think should happen is that after you hit uh, after you hit adult, it could say, "Do you want to try for the alpha stage?" And you can say yes or you can say no. And the reason why I would give you a choice and not just go straight into it, because let's say you're playing on a dinosaur that takes 5 hours to grow, right? So the alpha stage would take 10 hours to get to. It's not something that's supposed to be easily reached. All right, I just had to text my friend real quick. Kind of forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, the alpha stuff. So what I was thinking is that like, oh yeah, and to go on with the diets, what I think is that the diet should be um, like you should get you should get like I guess you could say like if you're over 75% like full, you should get like passive growths like I 10 marks per minute, 10 marks a minute every single time you're over for how long you're over 75%. I feel like that's reasonable since most things cost 500 marks. So that would take a long time. So you don't just plainly rely on you know uh just being fed all the time. Oh, I have a challenger. Yep, we do. All right. Yeah, I'm just talking, so I don't really want to fight. And something that I think would be like really cool that they should add if they do add the alpha stuff and all that. Uh, Once you're an alpha of like your species, you could choose it. You have to at least be like a larger carnivore, or you have to be like a certain kind of carnivore. But what you could do is you could uh, like let's say I'm in hot springs, right? And like what you should do, what you should be able to do as an alpha is you should be able to like like have a claim on uh, on like hot springs per se, and other dinosaurs of your species. If they walk up to hot springs, they can see that so and so's hunting ground is hot springs. And so I just feel like that would add like realism to it. Like let's say I'm a Mapusaurus, I become alpha, and then I come over to hot springs, and I just wanted to have I just want to have it as my hunting ground because there's good flow through here and all that. Then I could do whatever, like I could scratch on a tree or something like that, and then it'll appear on the map, oh, like a little light coloring the border around the uh, POI to other Mapusauruses that this is like my land, my hunting ground. I just feel like that would be really cool and really unique to have, and you can get like buffs from being in your hunting land. And what I was thinking would be really cool is that like if another like if a challenger walks in, or if another Mapusaurus walks in, or why am I saying Mapusaurus? That's a whole bunch of different dinosaur. Mape. If another Mape walks in, then like you can see it on like your thing or whatever. Like look kind of how it shows the uh, kind of how it shows the dangerous AI with that red symbol over it. It can show that, and like I just thought that'd be really cool, and that would add like that'd give people a reason to want to become alpha. And you as alpha, what I was thinking, which I might just put up on the screen if I do make a design for it. As alpha, I feel like you should get a new like design or whatever. It be so people know that you're alpha. Like let's say I'm Mapusaurus, and I become alpha. I should have like longer claws, maybe like more defined eyebrow ridges, you know, and then you should also get like a special skin that looks really cool. And then here's where we go into skins. How I think you should get skins is from doing certain things, like exploring a certain place. You could get a skin from, I don't know, hunting down one of your designated dinosaurs. Like let's say you're T Rex and you hunt down a trike, you could get a cool skin for that. Um, like like that. This isn't a topic I'm gonna weigh heavily on. It's just a quick little browse over because I just feel like that would give people a reason and more. It would make the game more fun, and you wouldn't just have to spend 5,000 marks on a skin. You would actually have to work for it, or not. I mean, I guess you're work for it either way, but it would be way more fun and more unique, kind of like a status symbol for whatever skin you have. And like maybe even with the alpha stuff, you could get like a new ability or whatever along with whatever else. Um, but like yeah, and as a herbivore, if you're alpha, if you're in a herd, what it should be is you should obviously get like a new little skin or whatever. I know this would also bring like a lot of hard things to do with like mods because the mods are gonna have to like add a whole new stage for all their stuff. I don't think it would be that hard to do, but just like um I for herbivores, if you're in like if you're in like a if you're in like a herd or whatever, you should get like a buff or something like that. And then you could also stake your claim on like a land for like grazing land or whatever. What? Okay. I just died. Oh, see, this is another thing that has to be fixed with Path. I I I don't know if it's just me or whatever, but I hate when I die and I go back a whole entire growth and it takes forever to get back to where you are. And what they should just stop doing is they should stop spawning people in like dead zones away from everything. Like, for example, to stop spawning people on at the top of Rainbow Hills. That's away from everybody for it'd take you 30 minutes to walk back to everybody. That Yeah, I know 30 minutes doesn't sound a lot, but like a lot. But in those 30 minutes, you just lose interest in the game, sort of. Uh,
Hi.
See, yeah, it feels cringe. It feels cringe at first.
Yes, it does.
You can introduce yourself or whatever. I mean, I guess you kind of would feel like you're in an interview right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know if you want to say your username.
I could just say horse, maybe. I guess.
Yeah, or I love horses.
I love horses and I am Zilla's friend.
Yeah, and she just asked me. I was kind of in the middle of recording my video, and she just asked me if I wanted to play or whatever, and I told her that I was making a video, and she has a few ideas for it to add on before I finish.
So I think that they should add things for Alio.
Yeah, like a TLC.
Yeah, TLC. And I think they should add a claw attack that could could be good for it because it has long arms and it would help it a little bit more.
Yeah, they could possibly even like apply bleed.
Yeah. And they could
Yeah,
add bleed.
I mean, like yeah, because its bite attack isn't even that strong to begin
It
with.
isn't.
It's really just lacking in most places.
It is, yes. And maybe like a boost away like attack for like the legs, maybe make it,
Yeah, yeah,
run away fast.
yeah, like a Campto type hop away, or even like a Sarco run.
Yeah. And it could also maybe kick just because of its long legs, possibly.
Mhm.
Maybe even a another bite attack, maybe.
Oh, yeah, that would probably be really good for it.
like a bleed bite maybe to like add to the claws.
And it could possibly even get like a few other attacks, like Tyrannosaurids in general
Hmm.
just have
Yeah.
strong bites, so it could have like a bone crushing attack.
Oh yeah, I could have that too
Yeah, like a small fracture attack,
actually. Hmm.
and it could possibly get like a few passives, like other dinosaurs have been getting recently.
Yeah.
Yeah, and me and her were also talking about possibly whenever the Aloe TLC comes out, and when they come out with that grapple attack that they were talking about a lot, they can also probably add that in with the Alio, and it could probably like grapple onto things like Camptos or something like that,
Yeah.
and like drag it around or whatever. Because I I think that's like probably one of the updates I'm most excited for, that grapple.
Yeah, that does sound cool.
Like and like what like they could possibly have that. They could just replace Clamp, or not fully replace it. They could like get rid of Sarko's Clamp and have it have
Yeah.
grapple, but like have a really strong grapple where it can drag it into the water, and then once it gets into the water, then that grapple can turn into a Clamp.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. Except, yeah, the reason why I refrained from saying get rid of Clamp completely is because then hats would just not be fun to play anymore
It would not be no.
without Clamp.
Flam's like it's literally whole thing about that thing. So
Yeah, if it lost Clamp, it would just it wouldn't be what it is.
yeah.
It's already starting to lack a lot, uh, especially because its Clamp has become a lot slower
Yeah.
to do. Or just some little in that water. I thought I saw some big. I'm at Green Valley right now.
Uh
So, anything else you would want to say about any like
um
specific attacks that they could do like a rework for, or even like a rework on like quests or whatever? Because me personally, I think they should just straight up scrap the idea of delivering quests. I hate to deliver quests.
they are like you have to go all the way across, get a flower, and then go give it to like a thing to the other side of the dang map.
Yeah, yeah, like right now at Green Valley, I there's a restore water quest. I hate those.
Oh, also those are like, bro, what the heck?
Yeah.
Like having to get salt rock from wherever the heck it's at to go bring it to the dang water.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a quick little representation of why the delivering quest is so bad. Because I'm about to pick up a shellfish, and I'm just gonna on Mape, which is really fast. I'm gonna try to deliver a few of them, and I'm gonna show how long and tedious of a process it is. Okay, random quets,
Oh,
which I might. Oh no, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Mape is not good at swimming. It just knocked me into the water.
that's not good.
Yeah, it's really not good. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, hold up. I might not talk for a second while I lock in, because
Okay.
I got a lot of bleed onto that Quetz. And I know what it's gonna try to do. It's gonna try to just keep me in the water, which I'm
Hmm.
not gonna let it do. I'm drowning now. And Mape drowns really fast.
It
No,
does.
no, 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 no. This is bad, this is bad, this is bad. I might just die. Well, this is like the third time I've died while trying to record this.
Oh dang.
Okay. I'm not dead. Because I will survive.
That's a miracle.
Yeah. Oh, I missed its big attack. You get away from me. I'm dead. It killed.
Oh, that's great.
Well, at least I think my body just sunk straight down to the bottom of the river, so I don't think it can eat me. All right. Oh my gosh, my rainbow hits. So yeah. And I mean, I know Path of Titans has nothing to do with the mods or anything, or they have some to do with the mods, but they have no control over them. I don't know
Yeah.
why, but I've just always thought that once they do add that grapple to add on to that, they should definitely give that grapple to Utah, since Utah is like the only
Mhm.
raptor that doesn't have pounce.
Mhm.
I don't know. That's just something little. So
Yeah.
yeah, that was just my and her thoughts on Path of Titans lately, and I think Path of Titans is starting to become like not not boring per se, because I know that I have more hours on Path of Titans than any other game. Um, it's just it's lacking a lot that other games
Yeah.
are starting to really gain up on.
It is. Yeah.
And so yeah, I think I think that if they start implementing more instead of just trying to release a small update, make people happy for a second, and then people start to get bored of the game, and then the cycle repeats. They release an update, make people happy, then people get bored,
Yeah.
and then repeat. They should add like a whole new thing. I like that new map was a step in the right direction for sure,
Yeah. It was.
but they that they're just adding to the problem again, because they gave us a new map, but they still gave us the quests that we hate, and they didn't
Yep.
change anything about the game. Which, like, I see a bunch of people talking about this, and I do also have to make sure I say, what? I just failed the quest for no reason. Um, I do also have to say that like people still have to understand. I don't know if you even know this. It's just I do my research on this game a lot,
Yeah.
and Path of Titans is has like this plan or whatever where
Hmm.
they're gonna take about, let's say, like Path of Titans is around around like 9 or 8 years away from being fully done. They have like this. I'm pretty sure it's like the 10-year road or whatever. It's I forgot what they call it, but Path of Titans is nowhere near being done, and it already looks like some of a finished game, which is why I
Hmm.
love Path so much. But yeah, I think most people don't understand that Path of Titans is
Yeah.
nowhere near being done. And another thing that kind of made me like not mad, but like confused why people don't understand this is that people, when they released Tyranno Titan and it cost like $8 to get. I don't I don't know why people were so upset about. I mean, I understand that they bought the Buy All Dinosaurs pack. It's
Yeah.
just they have to understand that Palatines is not like Universal Studios type games or whatever,
Mhm.
Frontier or whatever, that gets paid like monthly for making their
Yeah.
game. Path of Titans gets paid from what their game makes.
Yeah.
When bigger games like that, like Fortnite, even, I mean, I know most of Fortnite's pay and all that probably come from what people buy, but also they're probably being paid for like partnerships and all that,
Yeah.
and uh, like all that, like adding the Simpsons and all that in. Their Simpsons are
Yeah.
probably paying them however amount of money for like a contract or whatever. So I don't think people understand that Path of Titans, the people that are making it, don't get as much money, and they're putting a
Mhm.
lot of work into this game.
Yeah.
And so I definitely think that we'll see cool things like that in the future, possibly this year, maybe next year, whatever.
Mhm.
And along with, because I know there's going to be a whole new feeding system, because they're even talking about uh, uh, diet overhaul, and
Mhm.
they're also talking about like when they add lead ichthyes or whatever, which is the big filter feeding fish.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
they're gonna have a whole new diet system where it's gonna have to migrate from place to place because that's where like uh, algae or shrimp or whatever is gonna be,
Yeah.
and and then they're gonna have to go to like that specific area, which is gonna add a cool thing to the game. And then along now that we have Tylosaurus, then you're gonna have an apex or an apex in the water to hunt
Hmm.
the lead ichthyes and all that. It's just gonna add a whole new ecosystem, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're definitely going, they're definitely taking steps in the right direction, but not like it's like when they say, all right, you just have to walk straight, and then you're walking somewhat straight, but you're kind of going off the path.
Yeah.
Like you're walking sideways just by an inch. Um, so like I think if Path of Titans gets kind of like a few ideas from other dinosaur games like the Isle or whatever,
Yeah.
and possibly like what I love about the Isle, which I've never even played. I just watched the Gaming Beaver play it all the time, and
Hmm.
other people. What I love about the Isle is the movement, like when they turn and it kind of like slides, and then you can turn.
Yeah.
Like I think that would be awesome having Path of Titans, like cleaner movement and all that.
Hmm.
So yeah, that was kind of just my thoughts. I might wrap up the video here. You got anything to say before I wrap up the video?
No,
No, not really.
not really. No.
Alright, then, well, goodbye, everyone.
Ah.